I gotta get going. I gotta get going. With our own Patreon.
It is finally time for our first Five Nights at Freddy's 1 update, but first we have to go over the floor plan from our previous video.
You have the actual office, the hallways, the closet, Foxy's little cove, backstage, the actual stage, the party room, the bathroom, and multiple exits and cameras that are scattered throughout the location.
So without any further ado, it's finally time for We Are Building Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in Real Life, Part 1. The first thing we had to do was clean out our pole barn because my dad was doing some renovations for his truck on his YouTube channel.
Clutch Trucker Channel!
After we were done cleaning everything up, it was time to begin early preparations and planning for where we wanted everything to go. So, we made a quick trip to Lowe's, gathered some basic materials, and we took it back to our place and started building.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, not the good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
After we got the back wall done, it was finally time to start making the windows for Fnaf 1. And we all know that there are two windows in Fnaf 1. There's one for Bonnie's side, and there's also one for Chica's side too. Now, we didn't know exactly what the dimensions were going to be for these windows, so we kind of had to guesstimate and make it based off of the drywall that we already had. We decided on 2 by 4 foot windows, and that got us a pretty good result. Now, all we had to do was just put them together and make kind of ice cream sandwiches, if you will. We had to put drywall on both sides of the frame because you are going to be seeing this from 2 perspectives, from the hallway and inside of the office. But when we got the first window done, we put it up and it looked phenomenal. So we decided to start on putting a wall to support that and start on the next wall and next window. After putting up the second window and wall, it finally started to look like the original Fnaf game that we all know and love. And we still have tons more to do. You know, the entire rest of the pizzeria. This little area right here is going to be our control room. And then we finally started putting up the first part of the ceiling and then finished it off with the second part, and it looks amazing. And now, just for a quick comparison, this is what the original Fnaf 1 office looks like, and this is what ours looks like. And you can kind of tell it's pretty close. That's what we were going for, because we need it to be in real life.
Oh! Hey, didn't see you there. Hey, come on in, won't you? This is the office, just without all the decorations, paint, and everything else. The jump scares, cameras, you know, all that. But this is the bare minimum bone structure of the Fnaf 1 office. So this is what we have to offer. We have the lovely window here, the lovely window there. We have the area where we're gonna have the doors, and this area that we just opened is going to be a secret passage for the animatronics to get into, to have jump scares. These doors are going to be closed like this. And then come in here, they're gonna be, you know, coming up to them, and then bang! The door's not closing. Kind of like in that video that we just showed you. So it's gonna be very effective, it's gonna be way better, they're gonna be in costume, so it's gonna be fantastic.
Hi, how's it going? Voiceover Justin here. A quick disclaimer, the reason why we were doing the opening doors on the back is because we wanted the jump scares to be 10 times scarier. And you might be asking yourself, X-Blue, what about the jump scare from the left and right doors? Yes, but we wanted the jump scares to be good, because we had jump scares from the hallway in our last game, but it did not work at all.
issues on our part.
I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to see the jump scare because I ran away too quickly.
As you can see, it was very hit or miss. We wanted to actually grab them so then they would have to look at the jump scare. And not to mention, the second most requested thing in the comment section of that video was, I hope to see this type of content again, but I think it'd be best if there were Fnaf cosplayers. I was just kind of disappointed that they didn't have animatronics. I would say one thing I would add would be, people in costumes, actors in suits. Imagine if they got some of those amazing cosplayers. Just imagine how much more scarier it'd be. More scarier? Okay. It'd be if you paid people to make cosplay. Imagine how more scary it would be if you guys cosplayed. Would have been cool if they got some cosplayers to bring cosplays. So having this whole back wall open is a win-win. You get scarier jump scares and cosplayers right there. Now back to the video.
So over here, as you can see, we have our FNAF 4 walls that we are reusing. And as you can see with the stars, you know, and stuff like that, and the paint down here. It's pretty nice. The table is going to be going right here, obviously. Camera system will have the Freddy poster, and find a way to honk it. We'll find a way. And yeah, we have a nice roof that actually looks way better than the roof that we had previously. It just came in very nice. Yeah, that's basically what we have here. If you want to follow me over here, you can see the other FNAF 4 walls that we're going to be reusing. Everything that we have is going to be reused. We have more pieces of wood that we're going to be using. More over here. The stage that we had the entire FNAF 4 set on. This is now too small, so we're using the entire pole barn for our project. And we come over here, we've got the other pieces of drywall that we still need to use. And this is our very bare minimum version of the HQ that we are going to have, where me, Derek, and whoever else is going to help with the doors and lights and audio cues. We're going to be sitting here, and we are going to be seeing it all through cameras, cueing animatronics, cueing all of the jump scares, and big fun moments. So that's what is going to be happening here. And of course, hallways are going to be reaching through here. Hallways are going to be reaching through here. And basically, right where Derek is standing, filming this entire video, is where the party room is going to be. It's going to be taking the entire back half of this pole barn that we have. It's going to be huge. There's going to be an artificial ceiling. It's going to be fantastic. Obviously, those will be for later parts. But for the time being, this is what we have. And we did this within the span of 2 days. We're going to be busy over the next, like 5 days, so you'll probably get a weekly update for our FNAF progress. It'll either be a lot like we did today, or it'll be like little small segments that we are buying supplies, and doing stuff like that. So thank you all so much for watching. We really do appreciate the time for you guys taking the time to click on this video and watch it. And if you've watched to the end, here are our lovely Patreons. I love that one. Wow. Thank you so much for supporting us to make this entire project happen. If you want to become a Patreon, link is down below. We have lovely tiers for you and weekly live streams of us doing this, so you get to see all of this stuff early. So it is something you might want to consider. And you get your name in the video like these people just did. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll have parts hopefully within the next week or so. So thank you so much for watching.